Hello. Think I'm live. Hope so anyway. The going live page is actually kind of glitching out a bit. I'm sure that is no sort of ill omen for what's about to happen. Um, it's already pretty ominous. Not gonna lie. I just kind of booted up the game. This is 100% blind, so no clue what's happening here. Hi, boss, Alice, Dex, Gold, hi, Voltage, hello everyone, Eldritch, good to have you all here. So yeah, I was told to go into this as blind as possible. Hi, Sin. And I'm doing that. This is as blind as possible. I have no idea what I'm in for at all, other than obviously what was on the Steam page. Because the Steam page gave some... Oh, hi, Dawson. Damn, God, everybody's here today. Yeah. Because obviously the Steam page kind of just, like, said, obviously, you know, this is a horror game. Obviously, we've got a content warning on the screen right now. Again, I'm just making sure everything's working properly. So obviously, I guess the content warning is here. This is not intended for all audiences, blah, 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 blah. This does contain flickering image effects that may cause some issues for people, so just be aware while watching the stream. But hopefully, it should be fine. I just need to make sure I can get chat on screen, because it looks like it's being a bit of a... Yeah, okay. This is going to have to be one of those games where I actually put chat on my phone, because the only thing I did quickly do was have a look at the settings to make sure I can actually do all the proper stream settings, and unfortunately this game doesn't have a proper windowed full screen mode, which is what I like to use, so I am going to have to put you guys on my phone, which is fine. That is something I could do. It actually kind of makes my life a bit easier in some ways. I'll put chat on the on my phone screen. Give me 1 second, because I have quite a big phone screen. Live chat, here we are. Right, and then I could just scroll that all the way up, and now I can see chat in quite a bit of detail. Hello, Mine. Hello, everyone. Very good story. This is what you're getting into. Don't look at your mouse cursor. What? I can't even tell what that is. Is that like a... Whatever. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. It's a hand. Is it a hand? That's a weird fucked up hand. Like a talon on it and shit. Oh. So yes, this is Slay the Princess, the pristine cut. From what I understand, this was some sort of updated version, re-release, etc. that has a bit more content than what the game used to have. This game is from last year, but I understand that this is that the pristine cut was an update that came out a bit later, I think. Don't quote me on that, because again, I'm going into this completely blind, so I have no idea. I'm sure this will be a happily ever after. Hi, Sim. Don't worry, it's a love story. That's the problem, I hate love stories, so... This is already going to go well. Right, new game, not wasting any time. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
Oh, it's voice acted. Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that.
Is a cabin. And in the basement
oh,
is a princess.
That's what they meant by parallaxing. Oh shit, this is cool. So is this like a visual novel?
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
the pristine cut is the complete finished one. You will love it. Okay, interesting. If you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Oh my! Excuse me? How many options do I have? Oh shit! Explore the end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically...
You love the voice acting in this game, Alice? Oh, nice.
You have to put an end to her.
Oh, okay. But how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
For the birds. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
So this is giving me Stanley Parable vibes as well. Okay, this is one of those games. Have you ever considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Yeah, this is one of those games.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Maybe, Mine, maybe.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Okay.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Yeah. It's almost like it's actually like a voice in your head type deal. It's kind of cool.
Causality doesn't matter here.
I agree with that
the end
voltage.
result is the same
Game audio is a bit low.
decided
Give me 1
at this
second.
point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Let me know if that's any better, guys.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okie dokie.
Unless, of course...
Also check the... Well, the in-game... I might turn the music down slightly, and then the sound will come through a bit more. Much better. Perfect. Awesome. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though. Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you maybe considered that I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Oh, there's some shit here. I love the final option, just turn around and leave. She's 16, what 16-year-old girl isn't a psychopath? Oh, I don't know her age. Yeah, if you guys have played this game before, again, I'm trying to go into this completely blind, so please, please no spoilers in the chat, even if it's something so small. I know that nothing's meant by it, but damn, do the last one, do it. I'm already being tempted by the other voices in my head, it would seem. Let's just see what she's...
Are you a monarchist? Is
You only
slaying
seen
a
others
princess
play it?
that much
Interesting.
worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
As a British person, I don't think he's wrong. Why am I getting a bunch of Discord messages? What's happening in the background right now? Oh, I see. Hang on. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, I mean... do I get some sort of... Do I get some sort of reward for this?
But you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Cool. Right. I'm gonna have this conversation. Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her. He isn't wrong at all.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Same here, he isn't wrong at all.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Princesses are valuable as political bargaining chips? Well, that's opening a whole different can of words of how people are perceived in the world, goddamn.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of
The
us.
narrator is Blackham. Blackham's got a slightly deeper tone
You
than
make your
last I
way up
remember.
the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay, my first question is, why is it a cabin? Very different.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I only got one option this time. Proceed into the cabin. Hey, boss, I did see you earlier. Glad you could make it. It must be quite late for you, isn't it?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine
I
layout.
love the art style to this
The only
game.
furniture
Holy
of
shit.
note is a plain
Very
wooden table.
striking right off the bat.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Yeah. There's a lot of interesting
The blade is your
dialogue going on.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let me just make sure. Is chat working properly on stream? Because sometimes it can be a bit finicky. No, it seems like it is. Yeah, let me know if it stops. You were doing a little bit of art. Ooh, interesting. But for your ZC backup, well, we're not that likely to die, are we? Yeah, I love the subtle parallax as well. We were playing over on Red's stream last night as part of the Hallow stream. We did like a 12-hour thing. We were playing GTFO, and I liked the menus in that game. They kind of did a similar thing where they moved around a bit. The others didn't like it so much, but I actually liked that vibe, for sure. Do you really want to kill the Princess Golden? Don't do this to me. I'm going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah, that's true, boss. Right, let's go in. It's a cabin with one room. Or 2 rooms. It's a room and a basement.
The basement creaks open,
Ooh.
Revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
What dollar store hero doesn't have a sword on them? Well, you know, you see, we're wielding the legendary blade of the hero, the sword of the gods, the light of all that is holy, the fuck bringer. I don't know. We don't want to stain that with the blood of some
probably doing her a favor.
Probably demon princess.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Just saying. Well, we'll just get a little knife. Well, I'll do the job. A ship of destiny. X-Blade Whisper Part. Ooh. Ooh, boss, I like it already.
Who's there?
That is not the voice I expected to come out of her.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Great.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay, I might focus a little bit more on the game here, guys. Hi! I love that the first option is, hi! Well, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. I was not expecting this amount of humor. Actually, I'm just gonna go, hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
I expected it to be like slightly more higher pitched and more, I don't know, damsel in distress like. This is already very different.
You walk down the stairs.
Oh.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, my cursor has a dagger, I've just noticed. So my thing here is like, if she's so dangerous that she's gonna end the world, how is she just kept down here, chained up in a cabin's basement with only one of the bloody arm locks on? Surely she could just leave, right? Kirby moment.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yes, just look at her.
Focus
Terrifying.
on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, okay. You caught me. I'm here to slay you. No. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward. No, fuck it.
You step forward. Your grip on the blade tightens.
Nuh-uh, bitch.
Resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Nah. Nah. Nah, 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 nah.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just do it. I'm here to do one job. That's what the title says. Do it.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Oh.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's about my reaction. Oh, hi, Vlad. Good to have you here. Been a while. Hobo saying, slay the princess, slay the princess. Yep, you know.
This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
What?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Oh?
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Yeah, you know, I think we actually did it, you know. All right, guys. I mean, that's the end of the stream. I think, you know, we'll you know, maybe we'll wrap this up. Maybe we'll go continue Alien instead. I mean, we've already kind of, you know, got the main thing out the way. I mean, we killed the princess. We slayed her. I mean, that's it. Game over. Game's done. Yeah, GG, guys. GG. I mean, good stream. Yeah. Honestly, I thought this one was going to take a bit longer. But, yeah, you know... Yeah, all right. You know, I'm not actually going to keep that bit up. Let's go. Oh, shit. I closed the game. I clicked... The game crashed or something. Wait, what? The game closed. God, this is what I get for doing a fucking bit. 1 second, guys. It's not a stream about a bit of scuff. Yeah, I won the game. I slayed the princess in the only way you can actually do it, by just closing the fucking thing and been walking away. Give me a second, guys. It'll come back. How was your Alien Isolation playthrough? I've not finished it yet. We got about halfway. A bit frustrating because for some reason I decided to play on hard, but I'm getting back into it. I'll probably keep playing it on the channel every so often because it's actually really fun. Restart it. It's meant to close? Oh, okay. Okay, that was meant to happen. It will close and do things. Okay, I see. So that was meant to happen. All right, continue. Right, okay, so that was meant to happen. Okay. Thank you. Clip farming? It's not clip farming. It isn't. Okay? It isn't. I don't clip farm, if anything. Bloody hell, I do freaking well long streams and I don't really clip anything. I don't even know how. Right. Are you sure she's not on... I'm gonna be firm.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Don't change it now. You have to continue on. Just slay her? Oh? Do I just go down the same route, or is it going to close again? Fuck it. We'll see what happens.
Doubt.
Oh, hello!
It clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
She's going to punch me! She's about to hit me with the... Why does it remind me of that one image of, like a Dragon Ball FighterZ with Vegeta where he's got his fist, like, cranked back? I don't know why.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your
I've changed the path. Okay, look at your arm. What?
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Oh.
Holy shit, that hurts!
To quote Spike Spiegel from the classic anime Cowboy Bebop, I do love the kind of girl that can kick my ass.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes...
Oh, this is like a fight! Ooh!
Fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Finish the job!
You and the princess stare at each other.
Wait, what's wrong? Yeah, wait, what is wrong with my arm?
Equally
What the shit?
exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here
Fuck,
alive.
why have I got, like,
but you
scales?
can at
What
least
the
make
shit?
sure that she won't make it out of here, either.
Pit fighter build. Win.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
So I fucked it. Okay.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel
Wait,
the
no,
ribs
I'm like
break
a
as she
monster.
delivers a
What the
heavy
hell?
blow, but you push through the pain.
The talons from
falling
earlier.
forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
I'm a bird?
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
Fun?
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Yes!
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I wasn't wrong. Wait, chapter 2? What? Wait, hang on, I'm not going back.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
This is one of those games,
And in the
isn't
basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? But I died, what am I doing? Oh, so is this the same person? Why am I here again? Yeah, but I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Now you are a lying arsehole.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep
Okay,
secrets
so
from
we are not the hero. So the narrator and the hero are separate characters from us, which is the player.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
And then there's the stubborn.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
There's no point in squabbling.
Am I in hell?
Real threat is
Probably.
Just up that hill.
Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Voices are you, the narrator is another guy.
Let's say for a moment
I mean, I don't
this
know.
really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay, so the narrator is a separate person, but the other dudes are not. Okay. Ow.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Bitch, I
We
did!
did our best with the information
And
we
the
were
game
given,
crashed!
and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Well, no, I don't think they did. Well, I mean, the game
What do you
did
mean?
crash.
Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free.
You
to
slayed my
me.
bandwidth. Have you ever played Darkwood? No. Hi, Eclipse.
Yes,
Time
but
for
in
some
this
Eldritch Horror.
purely hypothetical
Wait, what?
Scenario, that begs the question of how
Think of it like Inside Out. Okay, okay.
did time
I do like
simply
those movies.
rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your
Why
destined
do I feel like we're
confrontation
slowly
with the
going to
princess
accrue more
awaits.
voices? Okay, let's go.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do lying and
Okay.
cheating
Oh.
doesn't sound like her
I didn't mean
at
to
all.
click then.
Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
I don't know. Most rogues would say differently.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over
I
what
can fix her.
circumstances the princess is capable of lying in.
Where are other voices,
It was
maybe?
to
Yeah.
give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Ooh.
The cabin is tighter than
Hello?
its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
This is not
The
a
only
cabin.
furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And a mirror.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall, yeah.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Bitch, I will press this issue.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah?
There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
Maybe, Vlad. I don't know. Somebody beat the entire game on honor mode with just mage hand, so it feels kind of pointless now. I care about whether I'm being lied to. Yeah.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no
Bitch,
mirror.
what is
Why
this?
would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste
Because
time
tiny
cleaning
hut.
yourself instead of doing what needs
He's
to
an
be
alchemist,
done.
turn wood to stone. Ooh. This is a whole different... Yeah, you know, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward
Oh,
and
yep,
rub your
still a
hand
bird.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
He is gaslighting me. I don't trust the narrator. This is a whole different cabin than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Oh. Get out of my room. There's a bug in here. There's a bug in my room.
Focus up.
I don't know what it is. I think it's a
depending
moth.
on you.
Buzzing around me. It's small. Remain
Take
cautious.
the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to...
Okay, enter the basement. Like the voice of the stubborn, yeah. It almost reminds me of Disco Elysium. Has anyone here ever played Disco
door to the
Elysium?
basement creaks,
Play it if you haven't.
revealing
This is a
rough
cave.
stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Okay.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Hey, I heard you're pretty strong. Let's fight.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Oh no, she's a
large
tiefling
shackle
now.
leading from her wrist
Oh
to the
no,
base
that's
of the wall.
even worse. Oh no. Like, okay. She was kind of hot before when she was kicking my ass earlier. Now she's like got Karlach vibes about her. I mean...
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find a
Gold,
way
control
back
yourself.
here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Go, like, chat. Control yourself. All of you, control yourselves.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I hope you all heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but it definitely happened.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you.
These are some new feelings.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Oh.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much
You should
on the
flip her
line.
off.
Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe.
Sin, goddammit. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Uh-huh. So you do remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Death by snooze. God damn it, you lot. Right, okay. I'm actually here to free you. Look, I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. Yeah.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Good God, you lot. I love this. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye! That's funny. Look, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Hold on.
And why not? You decided what to do with me quickly enough last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again? Maybe you're worried I'll put you down for good this time.
Look, listen. Listen.
You want to talk? I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
Hang on a minute. This is a perfectly good talking distance. Fuck it, might as well continue down the path we're going down. Fight time!
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Fight time!
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Wasn't an option, boss.
You can hear her chains snap
as
you struggle to recover from the impact.
Yeah, she does just break away.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Why is she disappointed in us? Also, why was that dialogue so quiet?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
No, there's a lot of things I don't understand here.
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
Okay, you may have figured that part out, but...
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Yeah, you missed a lot, Alice.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge,
okay.
But that probably means she's slow.
That's an angle.
Take it slow. Think it through.
I forgot you were here, Dawson.
Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
You may have heard me say some things.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
In what regard? Bait an opening and outmaneuver her. Strike her heart. Head on. Run. I mean, if she wants me to kill her, I'll go in.
That's your plan, then. That's your plan.
Oh, I did.
Push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more.
Straight for the heart.
You can feel flesh for a sudden impact.
That's bad.
Your momentum.
You look slightly less flattering at this angle.
She grins at you from behind her guard.
Awesome. I see you down there.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
We never pull out.
No, we can do this.
Yeah, get it? The voice of the stubborn.
Keep pushing.
Oh, this game.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
No, keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Ooh.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
Maybe? I love it. I do. Lie. I do. Silently continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee.
Uh-oh.
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Ow.
Your grip loosens from the impact.
I need
the blade
some
still wedged in her arm as you
paracetamol.
tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have
I didn't
said
hear
it, but
no
you
bell.
certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
Ew. It's a whip.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
Were you being metaphorical when you said that nothing exists outside of us? There's more to this world than just this cabin. I saw trees and everything on my way here. Don't you want to be free, though? Isn't there more to life than being chained up in a basement and fighting to the death in the endless sleep? Nah, we're going again!
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow.
Guys, this buddy. This chat, I
Wait,
swear.
does that
I just keep
mean
looking at it
we're
every so often, just like...
dead?
Oh.
Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum,
Sternum.
the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and... it's over. It's finally over.
It's over.
It's not. We're just getting started. But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
Yeah, this isn't the end.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Oh. Oh, this is cool!
No, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
Oh, this is cool.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
Oh.
No, she's dead. She has to be... No!
Oh!
We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
I'm liking this.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
Why is this fight like 10 times better than most fights in like anime and shit? Like, it's just basically through like description and basic images, but it's so enticing already.
In her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet. You know what to do. Again! But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down.
Yeah, next time on Dragon Ball Z, exactly.
Close to untethering.
Because it doesn't take 5 episodes to power up. God damn it.
That's all. Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over.
Let's go.
Yes, I had it wrong.
Yeah, you did, but here we go.
Guess you had it wrong. Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Ooh. Ooh. What does that mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that.
Yes, you should have.
But you did say it, so it means something.
This is the ball playthrough? Yeah.
Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her. Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world.
Again, kill. The voice kind of sounds like Wheatley? Yeah, I can hear
What
it.
is that supposed to mean? I don't have
Voice
to
of the
answer
stubborn,
that.
certified
Not
reality
going
warper, phase 2. So I'm kind of going backwards through chat. I love the music. Yeah, it's really
to.
good.
Bloody hell not! Because right
I think I just found a new
now,
soundtrack for
there's
some
a
of my
thin
videos.
chance
Holy
that you're
shit.
able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that
some of my
beg
drink
to be
while I'm
finished,
here.
but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts. What?
Oh. Oh, okay. What the hell? But if I say lie... So, okay, so if my mind is the one that kind of forms the reality, if that's kind of what I'm understanding here, if I lie, then by lying, I make that the truth? Oh. The fuck? I kind of want to explore that. That's what I'm going to click.
But you did think it, didn't you?
Oh. That which cannot die, cannot die.
I tried very hard to make this work. I don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just
Maybe.
unthink it?
Maybe I overthought that one.
Yes. Like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober. So I was right! Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever. Well, I think it was the stubborn one who said, your destiny awaits, right? No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world? You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is her.
Oh.
And what exactly can't we leave her down here? Because all it would do is stall the inevitable. And what's wrong with stalling?
Yeah, this game is already like... I will admit, when I first saw this game's Steam page, and I just saw like the kind of goofy graphic, and it just said like, please don't, like in response to the title, I was just like, that just looks like whatever. And that was like back when it first came out. I'm just like, that's a weird game to see on the Steam. And I didn't think much more of it. I just thought it looked a bit goofy. And then it became like really popular all of a sudden, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put that to a different side of the internet, and I'll come back to that later. And I'm glad I did, because holy shit.
The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on.
Yeah, imagine she's just looking at you while you talk to yourself and switching voices. Yeah, I mean, I'm imagining this is like the anime, like, dialogue space, like, mental, like, what do you call it, monologue thing, where it's like, it's actually like a second has passed by in the time it's taken to have this conversation, usually.
Oh, you mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this? Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you. It's time.
Let's do it.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Talking is a free action. Ah, there you go, that's the answer. Well, we appreciate her patience.
If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out. I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
Join your adversary. Ooh.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet.
Rip and tear.
Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up.
Holy shit.
And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
Mortal Kombat, yeah. Slay the princess.
You and the princess
Oh my
dozens of
God!
devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she...
Okay, that's a bit more graphic than I was expecting. I don't know why, more than I was expecting, but it is. Oh god, I mean, I saw that first, but now I'm seeing that in the bottom right. Ugh! I mean, yes, it's horror, but I don't know, I wasn't expecting
And then you get up
that.
and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Huh?
Did we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
What?
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything. Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Oh?
I feel so... tired.
Chin up. Isn't this what you wanted? Just you and me forever. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh, okay, bye. I love the stubborn voice. The mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. It's like it's mocking us.
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Here we go.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
Huh. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Really interesting storytelling device to remove the narrator to create tone. Like, actually taking voice acting away completely changes the scene. It's very interesting. Proceed to the What? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I noticed, Gold. I did notice. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. Wait, what are those last two options? Destroy your... Let's see what we are. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What am I? I mean, at this point, I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond.
King of the shivs.
Perspectives to make my own. This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a bold heart.
Huh?
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Okay. Do you know the narrator? Why do you ever heard of him?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Not the response I was expecting.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Yeah, alright. You don't have to be sarcastic about it, you weird hand creature. So... Okay, are you the one that started me off on this?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here.
Well, Vlad, have you ever watched
too
JoJo's?
to be free.
There's a certain guy in that show. Right. You know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Well, okay, well, you can give her back now. Let's have her back.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed.
God damn it, Sin.
This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
God. Yeah, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said anything, eh, Sin? Alright.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Promise that it doesn't hurt. Well, I think we already know the answer to this one, so just... what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Someone is a creature of perception, so it is about what...
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
I see. I see. So every kind of ending that we explore is going to come to this, but the more endings, in quotations, that we find, the more that this entity will be rebuilt and we'll get more insight into what's actually going on. This is interesting. Bit trippy, but interesting. But, well, this is the thing. I don't think we're going to kill them. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay. How many more pieces do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. I was sent to slay the princess and stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Last question I'll ask.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
I mean, before creation does come destruction, so you're not wrong. What are you going to do if I help you? Yeah, come on.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
You're just saying words to dodge the question. Fine, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh.
You won't.
Oh, fucking... Everything goes dark. And you die. Fuck me, man. Oh, shit, we're back at chapter... I love this. I love this.
And at the
The
end
real
of
Slay the
path
Princess starts
is
here.
a
That's an
cabin.
achievement I just got.
And in the
Holy
basement
shit,
of
here we go.
that you're here to slay her.
I see now why I was
If you
told to
don't,
take my time with this
it
game,
will be
because
the
holy
end
crap.
of the world.
Fucking hell, that's cool. You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Oh, this game has controller support. Well, I mean, this is easy enough to play on keyboard. Oh, 1 second, everyone. I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I've just had a phone call and I've got to very quickly go and take care of some IRL business. I should be about 5 to 10 minutes. I apologise that there's going to be a bit of a wait, but this would be a good time to take a break anyway, get yourself sorted out, bathroom break, snack time, whatever you want to do. Sorry, real life does in fact happen to me still sometimes, so I will be as quick as I can. I've just got to do a quick errand. I will throw on my ever so professional BRB screen for you, and I shall return momentarily. Thank you all so much for your patience. I will be back as soon as I can. Enjoy the very relaxing music that is playing on this scene, and I will see you soon. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. That was a rather important thing I had to go do real quick. It wasn't something that could really, wait. But I am back now. Hopefully we didn't lose too many people in the interim. Actually, it doesn't look like we lost anyone. Perfect. Except for Sin. God damn it, Sin. As soon as I sit down, you leave. Oh, hi, Dex. You're back as well. Brilliant. Yeah, sorry about that. Guys, that was quite important. I didn't really have a choice in the matter. But we are now ready to continue. So, let's continue. Right, so we've already been through all of this. So, yeah, this is all the same. So this is like we've actually done a proper reset. Golden, don't do this to me. Anyways, we're going to turn around and leave this time.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yes. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, the cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna walk in the opposite direction now. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ooh.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I'm going to turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional.
No, this time we're going to do the exact opposite. The last time I just marched on up there and I was like, fight me, bitch. This time I'm like, nope, I'm going to play the exact opposite character. Before, we were this battle-hungry idiot. Now we're going to be a sensible, like, actually, no, this whole thing gives bad vibes. We're going to stay away.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Really does feel like Disco Elysium, yeah.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh,
You're
you
at the
absolute
cabin
fucker.
again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Okay, but like... Oh yeah, well I'm just going to start walking in a different direction, and again, in fact, I think I'm just going to keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me
Oh,
tell
shit.
you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone.
Yeah, exactly,
who ever
yeah. I think it's really good. You can see where this game pulled its inspirations from. Like, again, there's a little bit of Stanley Parable, there's a little bit of Disco Elysium. I mean, obviously it's a visual novel as well, so there's plenty of stuff there. It's just so cool. I love it.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realise that those flickers
Is there two cabins?
weren't just a trick
I think there might be a
of the
few more.
light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
My question exactly.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Yes!
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest.
The bucket, the
and search for
closet, I
certain
missed them,
rare-
yeah. That's a good reference.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
He just hit me with the rocks fall, everyone dies. This guy is a sore loser. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
Wait, excuse me?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world.
He
is
set
at
up a
risk right
wall,
now,
yeah,
and the life
we
of a new
cannot go
princess
anywhere
won't
but
stop
the
you from
past. There's a
saving us all.
fucking wall.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're
Oh,
doing. Captive audience.
here we go, we got a new voice.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Those walls weren't here last time, you can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
I love that first option. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever. I'm gonna do the lie. I want to see that. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Oh, okay, so I didn't pick the wrong... I picked the wrong thing there. Whoops. We're going in, I guess.
The cabin interior
Oh, hello.
wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin
Oh,
interiors.
wait, look at...
all
Whoa!
across what's
Whoa,
almost the same
okay.
space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Yeah, I figured it was the same voice actor, Goldie, but I think the way he pulls off so many different, like, tones is really well done.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Roll20 map not aligning with the grid. That's why we don't use Roll20. We use Foundry here.
Maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward
It's all
premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as
Yeah,
facts.
Foundry better,
And
yeah.
you through your job, which is to slay the
Except
princess
Golden,
with
with the issues you've been having with Foundry at the moment, keeps erasing all your bloody work.
But if you're going to
We say that, but...
you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even
OSHA violation here, call the BBG. Big BBEG union, this place is a death trap, yeah? You're afraid to open it tomorrow? Yeah, I don't blame you.
Interest. What's going to happen if we...
Yeah, no worries.
lose
Just give me a ping if you need me.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Math makes me stressed.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his
Ceiling
skin,
floor breakages
but
leading
we'll
to the
miss out
endless
on
void. Yeah,
loads
that's the
of fun.
violation.
We shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something
We're
weird.
evil, we have standards.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Just gonna approach the mirror this time.
You walk up to the wall next to the base. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least
Oh, wait, this is
a
different.
mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Ooh. So here's the thing, right? Yeah, I don't trust any of these voices. Holy shit. Stressful geometry, yeah. So you know what? We're not going to take the blade this time. In we go.
The door to the basement.
Oh, I wish I took the blade.
Revealing a web of branching staircases.
I mean, actually, I don't know
all
what
from
really
unidentifiable
would have done here.
materials. Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place.
Okay, whoever made the Eldritch horror comment earlier.
Down.
Yeah,
The air here has a
kind of.
almost sludge-like
Not quite
miasma to it.
too Eldritch yet, but
Kind
we're
of
getting there.
indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together.
This is the kind of shit I wish I could write now.
An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Decision making between the stairs are too hard. Suddenly Hogwarts jump into the void.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh no, she's different.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I like the hero.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
I don't like the contrarian.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall.
You can see her?
No way to
Where?
go but forward. And whatever
Where?
choice
Where is
we
she?
make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Oh, fucking hell. Harsh, center, soft. I've got to choose which way to go? Take the harsh stairs to the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs, until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold.
Oh,
as
that's
you
not good.
progress. But first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
What? What? What?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Huh?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself.
Wait, what's wrong with my
begin
cursor
to
now?
untether.
Like a bird head?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Drawings slowly losing detail.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing.
All I
pain
did was pick a
and
staircase! What the hell?
And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Are you just going to stand there?
Yes.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Hey, you want to fight? I'm kidding.
Eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're
She's
here.
making her restraint less obvious here than before.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Well, this doesn't happen when you go down the stairs. It happens if I go down the stairs too quickly.
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems... normal.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was here. That's quite funny. Oh, there's not even the option to, like, go for her. We're just here for a chat. So, what's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay. Vlad, please keep those comments to a minimum, please. Thank you.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Oh.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter?
Yes, it does matter.
Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Guess so, yeah. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, why are these two together? I don't think that's meant to be... I think that's a bug. These three are together. Trying to get you out of here. I don't know what you are. Like... That's either a bug or that's intentional. And I don't actually know what this game is. It's probably a bug. Do you know why you're down here?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous.
Yes.
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen.
I've got
Or
to
at least
crane
only
my
one I
head
can
to look at you.
remember. Don't give me false hope. Please
Most likely
just end this
intentional.
already. One way or another, just do it.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way.
Right,
So
that
please,
makes
everything,
sense, God.
stop
Yeah,
asking
yeah.
her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Right, retrieve the blade. But we didn't even have the... We didn't bring the blade. There's more of you now. I'm just going to keep this going. I want to see how bad this goes.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going.
No.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Yeah, so, okay, so like...
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go
Oh,
back
man.
through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it.
Yeah.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
Alright, see you later, Golden. Have fun at your party, mate.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Let's do one more. Getting down here was weird. It was like being pulled apart and put back together. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? Oh, I thought they would send something down.
Oh, I don't like you.
If the stairs manage to chew you up,
I will devour you.
sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least
I don't like you. I don't like you. You're the creepy one.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
I'm getting you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. Can't trust anything. Do all these things at once.
Wait, that's not right.
Okay, cool. It's not a bug.
Go on.
This game is fucking with me.
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different.
Oh.
You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Great.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Oh, God.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
It's all different. My brain.
But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening. And
One leaves, one
nothing
kills,
is
one frees, yeah.
excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
No.
We should help her. I think we did this.
How exactly do we help? Yeah, we've all taken psychic damage.
Surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
God damn it, man. This is why nobody likes you.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got to this point again. But you'll never know if she hears your... When everything is possible, nothing is. The illusion of choice. Oh, shit.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Okay, apparently we've seen this before. Yeah. Okay, so this is the same cutscene. Of course you're scared, but this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Free psychic damage to everyone. Consequences, never heard of them.
He's just messing with us. Right?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. You gaze into our reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown? Okay, yeah, I just got an achievement called the bloat. What? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. We're back again. You're at the cabin. Approach.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You sound a bit more sure of yourself as well.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same as you were before?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Well, don't make me feel bad.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Now we can get a ritual spell card. What does it feel like to change like this? When all this is done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Making sure stream is okay. Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Huh.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay. I think I understand what the game meant when they said this was a love story, in a weird way. When I go back, it's as if invisible walls close around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own.
Oh, see you later, Dawson.
They
Thanks.
are useless to us now.
How long is this game usually?
Inaccessible.
Not a Scooby Dex.
The
Not
only
a
paths of
Scooby.
value are those that are yet untread.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? Oh shit, those are two very different questions with very different meanings. Holy shit. What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? How do you feel about this vessel? These vessels have been bringing you, I've hurt them. That's a good point. What do you feel about... Yeah, what do you... Let's go. Any thoughts about this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall.
What does it
They
feel?
are
Why does it feel like
stretched into
we...
a shape
Have you ever
not
woken
unlike
up feeling
me,
like Cthulhu?
but
Yeah,
it is a
I
shape
guess.
they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Oh. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Fair enough. What do you feel about me? The vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Right. And I guess that makes sense. They still attack the entity and destroy your body, but I don't think that's a good idea. So it's two eldritch beings talking to each other, yeah. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay, stop just doing that so suddenly. I'm not... That's the second time I'm not prepared for it. Ugh. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. The Stranger.
You're on a path
Yep.
in the wood.
We know. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
It's all part of the job.
Now we're going to be... So last time we made the narrator hate us. Now we're going to be the narrator's best friend. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to go back to... I'm going to try and go back down that original path that I accidentally closed before. Wait, I need to save. Can I? Have I saved? I've not saved my progress once. Yep, I might want to make sure I do that. Just realised.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a prince.
We've seen all this. Proceed into the cabin. We're going to take the blade, because that's what he wants us to do.
From the table.
Yep. Enter the basement. This is all the same.
The door to the basement...
This is all the same. Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Yeah, we're going to do exactly what the narrator wants us to do. So, this is the exact same as the first path that we took originally. So, nothing's changed here.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, wait, this is new. I can't skip this one.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You got it, boss!
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Still your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yep.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed.
Slay the princess, let's
You
go!
lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way.
Yeah, the game's not considering us seeing this before, so I think when the game closed last time it wasn't done properly.
This is it, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Yes.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments
Right,
ago.
no more bits this time.
That
We're not doing another
look
bit.
Still
We're not.
plastered on her face. But is it over?
Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
We killed her. It's over.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I
Perfect.
feel like we've done something terrible?
Nah, it's fine.
Did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Okie doke.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Look at the wind. Oh shit, I did just notice the windows actually. Oh fuck. Yeah, voltage. That's interesting. Let's leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Well,
What
shit.
happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Okay, no, you're a fucker, Mr. Narrator. But we're still your best friend, so... Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best
You're in
for
the car.
everyone.
Golden is in his car.
Trust me.
Oh, this one? Everyone acting like they know what's
Time
happening.
passes.
I hate it.
You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
No, that was my plan. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, we're happy. I'm pretty sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy.
It's like
time
being on
passes,
Twitter.
though the word
I stopped using
begins
Twitter
to
ages
lose
ago.
its
I'm on
meaning.
Blue Sky now. It's so
Happy,
much better.
That is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist.
Happy.
Happy. Forever.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry. Past the point of no return. Okay, that was funny. Well done, game. Well done. Okay, maybe I'm not actually that happy. And I'm not just saying this because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here.
Maybe the narrator's gone now.
You're
Maybe we
probably
can
not
do
going
things
to
under his
like
nose.
it.
Sure.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say,
no, he's
little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the
How I
only
feel at
way
3 a.m.
out.
unable to fall asleep. Bruh, Sam.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
I mean, you say it's a wonderful place, but you could have at least given me like a Nintendo DS or something.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Why not using the blade, careless?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill
At least some
yourself
chips? Yeah,
would
exactly.
kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's...
Yeah, I mean, at least a deck of cards. Give me solitaire.
absolutely
Like,
nothing.
come on.
It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I will be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Time to imagine Netflix into being. Yeah, good point.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Ingrate?
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and
Ooh,
bone,
she actually did
though the
go.
blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Worst Bob Ross ever. At least let me play Fire Emblem or something. Oh? Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. Yada yada yada. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Yeah.
Hey, tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Voice of the Cold. Interesting.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Yeah, we already heard that other
A
dialogue.
warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. She won't be a problem.
Ooh, we're an edgelord now. Interesting. We're an edgy boy. We're an edgy boy.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners, You can hear wind whistling outside,
Ooh, very
banging the shutters
Halloween-y,
against the
appropriate, I
windows.
suppose.
The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
We're going to approach the mirror again. I know it's kind of the same
Walk up
each
to the wall
time.
next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a...
Yeah, we've heard this before.
You reach forward and rub your
Yep.
hand against, but there was, and now it's gone.
There we go.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it.
Shady corner of the
Clearly,
tavern,
it's
edgy,
not
yeah.
important enough to be acknowledged.
Here we go. Right, we're going to take the blade,
You take the blade from the table.
and we're going to enter the basement. Which is going to look like...
The door to the basement groans open,
Slightly more
revealing
normal
an
than I
old
expected, actually.
banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be...
Would you
doing
like to
her a
hear my
favour.
tragic backstory level of edgy? Yeah, exactly. This is everyone's first rogue character in D&D. This character probably has dead parents and such too. Oh dear. 1 second, I'm just trying to... Yeah. Come on. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I'm eating a snack. Ow. It was on a wrapper and it was being a pain in the ass. There we go. I'm eating my snack. This was your first bard? What? An edgy bard? Interesting, I suppose. Anyway, let's keep going.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here.
Why are you even travelling with us levels of edge? Yeah.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final
Shit,
step,
she is still dead.
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
I think I know why this one's called the Spectre.
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Ooh.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
Love it.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Ooh, interesting. I like that, Sid.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
So now we have the demon version and the ghost version. This game is definitely appealing to a certain type of audience.
The princess drifts across
Ooh,
the room
hello.
into your orbit.
Hello.
Running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Hello. Yep, definitely appealing to a certain group of people.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again.
Yes, that audience is a fourth of this chat. So, I mean, do we just... I mean, it says slay the princess, but... How do we kill a ghost? I'm going to wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Look, it's insurance.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
God, there's so many options. Holy shit. Holy... There's so many options! What do you want from me? Let's just go with something simple.
I just want the same thing I've always wanted. To go home. But this place won't let me go. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
I agree, Cold.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
Never mind.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
I know she kind of has a
Would
point,
she be
but...
able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one
Yeah,
who
Ghoul
wants her
Princess,
dead
yeah. Because we
so
killed her,
badly.
and now we've gone back to the same place, and she's a ghost.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Before I agree to anything, we need to... Yeah, let's actually just be frank. Let's talk about the wider narrative at hand. I was told you'd end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
Yeah.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over.
It is a cool design, yeah.
She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you. It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Yeah, the DM is really railroading us.
Especially when that someone is dead.
Yeah,
She
alright.
pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Good point. You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
Pizzazz. You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here mean the world is going to end?
It does.
Not asking you.
We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise.
The Whispering Echo is so effective. Yeah.
The world doesn't matter.
It feels ethereal.
All I
Like it's
ever
really
know is that
interesting.
I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's its home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. I'm not so sure endings are real.
Fair enough. Well, were you going to do it?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave.
Okay, this is kind of just going in
Still
circles
just
now.
want to leave.
Right, we're just gonna Leave it at that. Okay, God, man. Okay. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different, and why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist.
Oh, hello.
A sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
Hobo provided the voice. No, I don't think so, Samuel.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. But we've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in? It's so cold out here.
They barely have anything to lose, but they often have everything to gain. Trust this ghost. I love how, like, one of them is like, one of you guys is like, can't trust the ghost, and then the other is like, oh, you should trust this ghost. Let him meet the narrator, it'll be funny. I mean, I kind of want to. Right, I mean, you did threaten me last time.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
Okay, yeah, okay, you don't need to apply logic to the situation. That knife could have been for anything.
It could have, but it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding
Yeah,
murderer.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just going to tell her exactly what happened.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
It's a knife of friendship.
She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
Yeah, there you go.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, she's got a bloody point, doesn't she, really? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas.
We
Thoughts?
could always try violence. It's worked for us so far. She's a ghost. Who says ghosts are immune to violence? Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter. Fine, then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us. I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then? I don't know. Maybe we do what she wants. Maybe we let her possess us and walk out of here. We could. It would be something different. I like different.
Don't question it, Gold.
Absolutely not. If you walk her out of here, she's going to end the world. And is that really so bad? Yes. It is by its very definition bad.
Yes, but you do that anyway.
Those are the only options, aren't they?
You changed her diet.
So doing what she wants.
You know what? I think the general consensus is, come on in.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Look, there's me, who wants to do it. Both of the voices in my head want to do it. The other voices in my other head, called the chat, they want to do it.
See you soon.
And I think we're all maybe regretting that decision. Oh god.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp... I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh, now you want to pussy out. No, we're doing this.
A I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Word of the day, spectrophilia. That... Ah, of course that's a thing.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yes.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am. Who cares what?
He's a voice now. Yeah, this is cool.
That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in
Broken
it.
glass, the mirror. Yeah.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No,
Pretty
I'm not
much.
talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a
Ooh.
than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage.
Okay, this is
The room
fun.
empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this.
3 eldritch creatures fighting? Yeah, exactly. I can't think too straight. There's too much noise. Slay the princess. Leave the basement. Now we're leaving. Off we pop.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
That would actually be a really fun idea for like a character. Like you're a warlock who is possessed by, or like has made pacts with like a ton of different beings, and they're all constantly arguing in your head all the time.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin?
Role-playing it would be very tricky,
Does
but
the
you could do it
destruction
like
of one
you
open
just
a
do
door to
multiple
another?
voices and it's like multiple
Or is it
personalities
the
coming out in a
same,
way. It could be fun.
reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices.
Okay, but look,
your
the world
body
hasn't ended
continues
yet,
its
because look
ascent
outside
up
the windows.
stairs,
There's still the night
staggering
sky.
through the open door.
It's not the hair void yet.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Dude, just chill.
It's just the
So
weight
John
of it
Constantine.
all.
Yeah,
It's
something
too
like
much
that.
for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Ooh. No, I don't mean like you'd have like several subclasses. It's just a flavor thing. Like you could say you make a pact with the fiend, right? But you made a pact with a bunch of different fiends, so you're still getting the power, but all those fiends are yapping in your head. Stuff like that, right?
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster?
Yeah, exactly, Root Voltage. Exactly.
There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next. Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale,
You spell coming from a different fiend? Yeah, exactly.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we...
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Hitchhiker, pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. Oh, she looks sweet.
I'm out. You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Yep, and off she goes. That one actually was kind of happy feeling, in a way. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Yeah.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, we've heard all this before. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. You've been here before and you always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You don't need to comfort him.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so.
Rare Ghost W.
Trust
Yeah.
you.
I think some princesses have 3 chapters, not just 2. Okay, interesting.
Whatever makes you happy.
We'll have to see. Again, I don't know how long this game is. I probably won't be able to complete it today. So we'll have to see. Yeah, so this is the same. Decay? What? You've withered. Oh. Ooh. Hello again.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass
You're
of
aging?
tides ebbing and flowing
Yeah.
all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Yeah, I feel you, Sim.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind
It's been cloudy,
my
but it's not been raining.
multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none
Yeah.
of it. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me? It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. but that doesn't make any of them less special.
I suppose. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay. Let's go.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Every time I forget. I hate that noise. Every time I forget. Ugh. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Yes, we brought the Spectre to her. Perfect.
You're on a path.
Skip. Silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the
Skip. Proceed to the cabin. Anyone's getting Hollow Knight vibes from the music? Yeah, a little
The
bit.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Right. We're not going to take the blade this time. That's the difference.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen
I played the first
light
little bit of it a long
below.
time ago and then I never got back to it.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ooh.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Okay.
You walk
Hello,
down the
you look
stairs
slightly
and
more
lock eyes
innocent
with
this
the
time.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Yeah, there is no lighting at all, but that could just be like just because of the drawing. I don't know. Aesthetic
Hi.
choice.
Do you think you can get
I
me out
mean,
of
there
these
might.
chains?
I mean, originally, like upstairs in the cabinet, there might have been like a chandelier or something which we wouldn't have seen, but I don't know. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
I just want to know why you're down here. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
What?
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She
Yeah.
hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
This is Mario and his brother
Upstairs,
Luigi
get the
Mario.
blade and slay her before
That's an
it's
old
too
reference.
late.
I'm the first person you've seen in a while. What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Yeah, I fucking do, bitch.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
No, it's very relevant.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding.
Where are the poo? Where's the poo bucket? These are the hard-hitting questions. Name her fork.
She doesn't know.
God damn it.
She's been down here too long to
Besides,
have
it's
any
shovel.
idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Fair enough, actually.
It's not like you'd believe me.
Alright. Look, let's just be frank here. I was sent here to kill you because apparently you're going to end the world. Oh.
Is that why they threw me down here?
That was a bug. That was a
I
bug,
don't
I
want
think.
to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Yeah, wasn't a buggy character just waiting for her reaction?
At the
Where
end
I
of the
keep my
day,
stuff.
Whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Oh.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose...
She's just being nice and the narrator hates her? Yeah, no kidding.
And a subjugating monarch, no less.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of royalty either, but this is a slightly different situation, mate. I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy. No, that doesn't feel like the right thing to say. No. We'll see what this says.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Well, no, I don't agree with that, Mr. Narrator, because she's been down here for a long time. Surely she would have figured it out by now.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here.
Oh?
It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
That just shifted the tone.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Oh, okay, yeah, now you're being a thingy about
You
it.
have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Retrieve the blade, get her out of there, or lock her in the basement. See, maybe the thing is like... Maybe the right answer is not to do either of these things. Maybe it's to just leave her here and not do anything. She says she'll find a way out, but... Fuck it. Goodbye.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way
We don't have a key?
stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
No, we're sticking with the plan and locking her away. Because we know what happens if we...
Of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your.
Yeah.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Wait, where's the blade?
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch.
Where's the blade?
Door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw.
Oh,
more like
okay.
Something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best.
But
to
she's out the
shut her up.
chains then, isn't she?
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, but I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
So all of it was just an act?
I could be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Run, boy, run. Yeah, no kidding.
You jolt awake and
Yeah, I don't like... I'm gonna get jump scared. I don't want to be jump scared.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Don't jump scare me.
Thanks for helping me get out
Oh.
of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth.
Old monster, yeah.
Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Oh, lovely.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
Why is she floating?
You have seconds.
Good point. Something's fishy.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Don't jump scare me.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark,
Okay, good.
and you die.
The nightmare. Ooh, I like this. I like this path.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Right, let's guess what the voice is going to be.
And in the basement of that cabin,
It's going to be like
is a
the
princess.
paranoid or something like that, isn't it? Or like the fearful or the coward.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die.
Terrified? But naive?
Met
Yeah,
the princess,
maybe.
And I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then shh. What if he hears her?
Yeah, the voice of the paranoid. Knew it.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Yeah, it's the voice of the paranoid.
Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to skip that. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We have a world to save after all. Yeah, Stubborn was the most fun. I loved the kind of shonen battle arc that we had at the start. Alright, proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
Yep.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
We'll get in there and the door's already open.
The
Yep.
interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the walls almost features.
Oh, there's things in the
only
windows looking at
furniture
us.
of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
The doorway itself is bigger as well.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gone. So deep
whoops.
breath in, deep breath out.
I accidentally skipped that.
Your
Sorry.
task awaits, and only you can do it.
Approach the
You
mirror.
walk up to the wall. What are you talking about?
Yeah, same dialogue as
Reach
always.
forward. Did he make it go
Oh.
away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
There's another one on the right. Another what? Yeah, I know. There's another thing in the window on the right. Yeah. The whole different cabin than I remember it
Very
being.
different.
Yeah, there's that guy there.
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows.
Oh, that's actually meant to be her. Oh, yeah, of course it is. I can see the crown now on that one. Yeah, these are like different versions of her staring in at us.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't.
Oh, no, another
been
entire...
here
Oh, yeah!
Enough
No, there
of
is
this
another window.
past
You're
life
correct. I
nonsense.
didn't even notice
You haven't
that.
died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
I'm going to do the same thing we did last time, and we're going to not take the blade.
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favours. You cross over the threshold. along
Okay.
a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below
I like the
reminds you of
paranoid,
fresh
it's kinda
rain
funny.
and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Yep.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
No, I'm just going to talk to her.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good. Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
Stare into the void and it stares back, yeah.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Okay, but the last time you let me pick a direction, it didn't exactly go well.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Last time we went left, we're gonna go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh, I don't like you.
I was going to find you.
No, I don't like you at all. Oh no, you stay the hell away.
Approaches.
Okay, that's less bad.
Suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Oh, ow, that hurt my ears.
It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
We don't even get time for a chat.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Yeah, alright. If you're heading out, Zim, see you later.
Lungs,
Damn it, Dex.
nerves. Your lungs
Oh, hello.
a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want
Oh.
the experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death?
Paranoia is
Whatever
actually
you
keeping us
do,
alive.
Please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs,
God, this is cool.
nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you
The fact that you
look
can still hear
ridiculous.
paranoia in the background.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Yeah, paranoid is the MVP,
How are we supposed to do
absolutely.
that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ears.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck.
Oh.
It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath.
Oh, this is so interesting.
Lungs, liver,
So cool.
nerves, heart.
I'm sorry if my commentary has not been that on point. I'm just enthralled by this.
You're back.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
Fair enough.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Liver, nerves,
well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can live without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Heart, lungs,
You seem miserable.
Oh, cheers for that, love.
nerves, heart, lungs,
How
nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
about I just kill you instead? And what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst.
liver, nerves,
Let's keep exploring first.
liver, nerves, heart.
And what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
And we're stuck down here together. Until you
Hi,
change your
Steve.
mind.
Just having an existential crisis again. Don't worry about it.
Liver, static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die,
Ooh, nice little
I'll find
animation.
myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
You're a lunatic. You know that, right?
Like I said, I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you
Me every day, honestly. Yeah.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You know what?
Lungs,
I'm not going to do any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you. Do your worst.
You poor
Oh.
deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am. And you're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the
Okay.
chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way.
She was
through
under
your
there.
mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes when I'm awake at night, I think about the cringe stuff I did in the past, but you don't have to bring it up here.
No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
Oh.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Oh!
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out!
No. What's happening to us?
I don't know.
Let me out!
This is all too much. I can't keep going. You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you.
Maybe.
I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Yes! We found one of the chapter 3. What the fuck? A moment of clarity? The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we?
Well, we finally found one of the ones that is more than 2 chapters. I was going to say it was chapter 3, but we're on chapter... So, let's keep going.
There was a princess, I think. It's all so
Voice of
fuzzy.
the broke... Oh no, there's multiple
That's what I
voices
try to
now.
remember.
I mean, obviously, other than the voice of the hero and that, but...
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
We have ascended.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to let her
Oh,
out.
okay, there's another one of
Really
you.
the only way this works out for us.
The opportunist.
About it. She's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
That doesn't sound very opportunistic.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there
Stubborn's
forever.
back. The best voice is back. We got Stubborn.
We're supposed to be unfeeling.
And cold,
How
wow.
many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's
And
such
the
a
hunted.
thing.
We don't know the hunted.
There's nothing for
And
us
this
to do.
asshole.
We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free.
Oh, okay. I don't know some of you yet.
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Found the bard.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
Yeah, I agree, Cheatsy.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Less than you think, more than I should have. How many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all. It doesn't matter. Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Okay, okay, but that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't remember being in the hall. Was I here those other times, or did someone else make these decisions?
What does here even mean, if you really think about it?
Oh, shut up, Contrarian.
Shut up. You were here.
That's right. That's why we love Stubborn.
Every single time. You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
Okay, so the voice of the smitten is the voice of the bottom. Got it.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft.
I already don't like smitten. The only way out is to do nothing, so nothing I will do. Sure.
You do nothing. You can't just do nothing. You have to do something. That's a new one. Huh. Do you think it'll work? No. Nothing ever works. Boo. You're the worst one. He's not the one who got us into this mess. At least I keep you breathing around her.
Fair enough, Paranoia. I like you. Actually, you're the MVP so far.
See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries. Who cares? All of you just yap about nothing. And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half. Great. And that's why you're not the top. I want to see what nothing does for us. And right now, all of you aren't letting nothing happen. Hopefully this stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet. You need me, and you need to not have them. He'll get you killed by himself. Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point or another. That's hardly even a concern now. As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult, and the more time you spend waiting, the harder it will be to sharpen your focus when you need it. I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? Sitting? I like to think we have an air of dignity. My point exactly.
Continue to do nothing.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, okay, lovely. All right. Let's go.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
That's not what I was expecting to see.
No,
Not yet.
this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
Okay. What's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving. Or you could just give up.
Well, the hero's been completely defeated. Approach the
Walk
mirror.
up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
Fallen hero, yeah.
Smash it to pieces. She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
Oh, sorry. Just go around it is absolutely hilarious.
Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where?
Oh.
I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. That's another new one. How do you keep coming up with new things? I hope this works better than nothing did. Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
Oh.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Oh.
You reach down to take the blade,
shit.
but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss.
It's the hole.
So very deep.
Anybody else seen that skit?
Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. fills you with dread. It's she's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
Maybe.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
Oh.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
Nope. Yeah, I agree.
Closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my hand and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
Still objected to. You will want something else a long time ago, but that's something you. But was that something you or just something dull and shaded? There is no other ending here. Take your hand, set her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Yep.
Why is it so cold?
There we go. Same as the last time. Every time before that. It's time to leave. The memory returns.
It's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we can smash it. Oh, will you stop with the smashing? What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that. Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Approach the mirror. Step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries remain unresolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready.
Yeah.
It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Oh, damn it, Contrarian.
Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. Remains you've unraveled. Ooh. 1 second all. I just check my notifications. Ah. We're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Okay.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least they're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is awaiting Maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
I suppose. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me. One of them is something else. I call him the narrator. He wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know. Does. I find him, I'm going to kill him.
If he drives you towards my destruction, then he is steeped in delusion, for he does not know me. Just as I hold compassion for you, and you hold compassion for me, you can hold compassion for those who have wronged you.
Ready?
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Every time! Oh, I forget. No, I'm not even joking. This isn't a bit. Every time I forget. Every single time, and it makes me jump. Ah, but I will admit that one wasn't as bad. Ah! God damn it. Bring a moment of clarity to her. Bring the moment of clarity to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yep. Viva la revolution!
Spirit.
I'll try to remind me next time. Thank you.
To the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save.
Yeah. We know all this. This is all familiar.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and...
Right. This time, we're going to enter the basement without the weapon, but we are going to let her out.
The door?
Yep. I'm here to save
How
you.
many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Okay, yeah, Red, but we've done this like 5-6 times now. I mean, come on.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Hello,
Walk
lovely.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
Oh, you're going to
wrist,
start printing the charms today.
binding her
Lovely.
to the
Yes,
far
because of
wall
course.
the basement.
How did I forget to say it again? Yeah, this whole stream is being done for the Blue Cross charity Hallow stream. Yada, yada, yada. If you've been here this week, you already know about it, and most of you have. And we actually did 100% reach our goal. We managed to raise 375 quid, which was the goal that we set as, like, the end point. So, yeah. Thanks a lot for that, guys. It does, however, mean that I am going to be involved in something, which I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but we'll see. But thank you to everyone who helped out and donated and all that sort of thing. We did it, which is great. So yeah, thanks. Obviously, if you want to help out and, you know, still do a little bit extra, the link is still available below. Otherwise, let's continue. Suffering, many plans are suffering, yeah. Hobo may sing, yes.
She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Yes, and if you do donate, you still get goodies and such. There's a bunch of different little things you can get. So, yeah, if you feel like popping in a few quid, you can help out a good cause and get some stuff. So, do that.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Nah.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine.
Hero
trying to break them
time.
apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Ouch.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here,
We've already done
I'm
so
sure
many
we'd be
mistakes, yeah.
nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Excuse me?
Is someone else here?
I'm gonna try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Oh, no, okay, no, you don't just get to directly influence the world like that, Mr. Man. That's cheating.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Didn't they? Who's they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Yeah, the narrator did just divine intervention us. The railroading DM strikes again.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh,
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Don't just do that!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if
This narrator is
it's
straight up doing railroading.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Damn it, can we have one normal interaction? Yep, it's time for this storyline. Save the princess is my only option.
Fine.
Here we go.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Hey JP, sorry, don't worry about it. We've been here for a little while. Don't question what's going on the screen right now.
You cut into her flesh.
Please don't question it.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Oh, there's blood on my cursor now. That's interesting.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
We'll just give it a hand. God damn it. God damn it, you lot.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
You put your arm back on?
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No.
You will question everything, particularly your life choices.
The world.
Maybe.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair,
Excuse
your body
me,
steps
Mr.
forward
Railroading.
and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
No. Oh, I can warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges.
Hey, no, that is
Blade
cheating.
elbow ready to sink into her heart.
Cheating bastard.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Cheating
Stop it.
bastard.
Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, you fucker. Resist. Yes, there it
The
is.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
What?
She plunges
Hey!
it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Yeah, okay, this is the plan.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending.
We
that
know what
you're
happens.
evil
Yeah.
with some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She
Resist the
sinks
dark urge?
blade into
Exactly.
Your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Okay, now I'm believing it less and less, lovely.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last
Ugh.
thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor.
You're so lost, but you can't look away. Honestly, you'd be even more lost if you were here from the beginning. You should have seen what happened. I mean, okay, I'll summarize it for you. We fought Karlak, or something that was kind of in a similar situation. It was kind of funny. Then we dated a ghost. Then we saw the face of hell itself, and it didn't even have a face. It was just an abyss. And now we're here.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Aim for our heart, at least. Yeah, exactly.
It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Sorry, lovely. I'll be back in a minute. The damsel. Ooh. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's about right.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is
I'm
a
going to
cabin.
assume that this is where we get the
And in
smith.
the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Proceed to the... Okay, what happens if I turn around and leave at this point? I'll probably get the message from the person saying, oh, no, you've already committed, so we'll just proceed.
A warning.
Yep.
She will lie. She will cheat. If only you knew what you did to us, you...
Yes, it's Smitten, the one that everyone hates.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything.
And now the worst voice is back.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand
found the bard again.
power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Yeah, alright, Volo, calm down.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better.
Bard
kept
Paladin.
quiet.
Yeah.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Seed. We go.
The interior of the cabin
Ooh,
is
it's
clean
actually
and
pretty.
elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Yeah, you know, we're just going to go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Wipe it off.
You reach forward and rub, but there was a mirror, and now
Yeah,
it's
that's all the
gone.
same.
Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Yeah, okay, you're one of those. Right, enter the basement. We don't need the knife. This is the good route. This is the friendly
The door
route.
to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Oh, shut up, narrator.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Hello.
Walk down the
Oh,
stairs
you've
and
got a
lock
much
eyes
prettier
with the
looking
princess.
outfit this
There's a heavy
time.
chain
I like
around
this
her
route.
wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I know. Smitten is he's a divisive character, but I quite like him.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I noticed you got your wrist back, lovely.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back? You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
She just used the super glue. Yeah.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
No.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Oh.
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay, yeah, very matter of fact.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Gee, now you're a little too nice.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
I usually come to the conclusions that the voice of the hero comes to before he speaks. We're very much on the
She's perfect.
very much on the same wavelength here.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yeah, Dark Urge does that to you.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
I mean, okay.
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She
Well,
is
no.
our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on
Okay.
her perfect wrists.
Although I
And
do notice
indeed,
the shackle
we
on
won't
this
even have to.
sprite
You
doesn't look
see
as
how
thick. Maybe we
dainty
can
her
break it
hands
open.
are. We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
With no harm done whatsoever.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
A little bit.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Okay, yeah, Smitten, you are just a dumbass.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Rescue.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach.
Oh, it does straight up just slip off. I was right.
Slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Damn.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
I move the camera up. Move the camera up, not down.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Oh, come on.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Need to cut our nails.
Who needs
yeah,
a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
I have no idea. Wait, what do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't
Ouch.
even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're
True.
so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
Her eyes got suddenly more anime.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Okay, yeah.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now?
And then it's happily ever after. It's all she
Like we're
wanted.
the only ones here?
Oh, and there goes poorly drawn anime woman. Bloody hell.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Let's just do it. We've already done this song and dance a bunch of times. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yeah, you said that before.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The lure always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. That's not good. We are nothing at all. What the hell? You can't be... What is... That's a bird. I mean, I know we're a bird, but that's a bird. But this isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh, what's up, bitch? Try me. The crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. Then another crack forms and another, turning the mirror into a jagged shards of broken glass. And another crack forms, and another. Oh yeah, we already saw. Oh, this thing's moving. His eyes. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh yeah, okay, here's the Eldritch Horror part. Stop it! What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Stop it! That is loud! I don't like it. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
I think you only get a certain amount of questions? Right, okay. That makes sense. The shards are leaving, yeah.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Why did you lie to me?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Shit. What about the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Well, then there's something I really do have to know. What am I? What is the true identity?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Okay, apparently I'm God. Okay, what else can we ask? Who cares about dying? Why would you want to get rid of the world of death?
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
How do you know that things won't be worse if I destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants
She is change incarnate and you're the end of everything. Yeah. Ow. Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about us?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Run out of questions. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. I'm going to destroy her. I think you're out of time.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
See yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. Finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. See to the cabin one last time. Bring the deconstructed damsel to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh, hello! Hi. Oh, okay. Yep.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and impatiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Well, I've not really had a choice.
When the echo spun us from one into two,
Hey, Shifting Mound,
he
yeah.
gave you a choice.
Two
and
eldritch
me
beings
a
talking
role
to each other,
play.
yeah.
I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There are so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Do you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens. just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict. If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
Wait, no.
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What? I didn't mean to start a boss fight. What the hell?
Your lever drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
Hail to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change stagnation, but this isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
There's always been about us, two people forced to hurt each other again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Back up!
A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
There can be love and conflict and beauty, and this between us by bringing the whole of reality into the picture.
We are the whole of reality.
Hi.
There is no beginning, there is no end, and there is no end. There is only the flood of bodies. Hold every possible every moment, and then you hold them all again. Sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
So every version of us across reality, and not every reality had you drawing breath. Even then I went on, the world doesn't need you. We are not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. You feel
Yeah,
the
there's the demon.
shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end.
Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
This doesn't have to be so big. You can come back down to my level. You can come back down to me.
Why would I stoop to your level when I'm offering you ascension to mine? It's so peaceful here. Beautiful. Eternal. But ever-changing.
As the clash between you breaks, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. You are cruelty itself and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you be free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Hello! Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now.
Okay.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Okay.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Hell yeah. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh. Hello? Yes? Oh, getting more detailed. Back in the cabin.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where...
Oh, look in the windows.
I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I like it, for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The
Yep.
interior of the cabin
We're
is...
still going.
Well, it's a cabin, yeah.
I think we're close to the
There
end
isn't
now.
much here, just
Or
a
one of them,
table
anyway.
and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Yeah, alright.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Anybody else make it?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Damn. You know what? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Let's go.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Yeah.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you
Oh,
are,
she's not restrained.
knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Okay. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
And there's Tiefling Princess was your favorite? To be honest, yeah. That one felt like epic, and it kind of set a tone that like put me off guard for the rest of the game. 'Cause it was really comical and like quite action heavy. And then obviously that caused the rest of the game to blindside me a little bit more. I think it was a cool one to explore first, I think.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
And would resetting do anything to help them, the people out there? You continue to exist and don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
But I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Trying to find ourselves back here, actually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
But how do you know that things won't end worse? What if I make my way back here different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring out the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
We'd have to decide to do this every single time forever. Eventually something is going to be different, but what if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
I don't really do this.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Alright. Let's try again.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Soon.
Hey, I love you.
Ouch. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
And that was Slay the Princess. One of what must be multiple endings to the game, and one of many paths that can be taken. Which is why I'm going to end the stream here, because I think that I want to finish the rest of this game on my own, and I think if you guys want to see the other potential endings to this, you guys should look into it yourself, because I actually think this game is worth it, and it is actually on sale on Steam right now, I believe, until the 5th. So if you have any interest in this game, please go and pick it up for yourself. I am going to be spending my own personal time exploring the other endings and such like that. But I think that was an absolutely amazing experience, so thank you to those who recommended it to me, Golden being one of them. I don't think he's here right now, but if you can hear me, Gold, good job. I think this is a great time to end the stream, so please, if you have not played this game, try it for yourself. It is absolutely incredible. Not too hard to play, I mean, it's a visual novel, but I think it's very interesting. I'll be honest, I'm a bit dumb. I don't really understand half of it. But as soon as it gets into stuff about, like, gods and creation, and I mean, I understand the general themes, but, like, probably some of the deeper meaning is lost on me a bit. But otherwise, I think it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I am going to look into it. I'm going to see the different endings. I'm going to try and, you know, spend some time on this game myself, and just, I think it's absolutely brilliant. Bravo to the game devs and to you. Well, thank you very much. But yes, the game devs have done are absolutely awesome. Oh, that's brilliant. I love that picture. Bit of a bittersweet but wholesome ending, yeah. Oh, that's actually really cool, Alice, that the devs did that. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Our song. The princess, the moment of clarity, the world ended, a shifting mound movement for the song we wrote. Oh, these are all the songs. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by pressing H. What? Oh, is this the soundtrack for the exact journey that we took? 1 second, I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay, that's awesome! These devs are so cool, man. Like, this game. Now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked a gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab. And it's full of clues that will help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting! Join the Discord, join our mailing list, join the subreddit, follow us somewhere else, make your playlist, play out of a game. Yeah, let's make the playlist. Oh, something's just opened. I don't know what's just opened. No, I'll have a look at that another time. Return to the main menu. So yes, that was Slay the Princess once again. This was amazing. I can see why people enjoy this so much, and I feel like leaving on a rather satisfying narrative conclusion is perfect for this stream, so please go and check the game out for yourself. Do the stuff that I didn't do and find the different routes, because holy shit, this was amazing. But I've got some stuff to do now, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks to everyone who came out. If you stayed for the whole thing, you're a bloody trooper. That was a over 4 hour long stream, I think, or was it just about 4 hours? I think it was just about 4 hours, because I think I got started at 12:15. No. Just shy of 4 hours. No worries. Thank you to everyone who came out, who dropped in and out, and again, if you managed to stay for the whole thing, holy shit, because my commentary wasn't exactly the greatest. I think I was just so immersed in this story. So yeah, I'm going to pop off now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. What? Wait, what's happening? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? That's a good time to end.